Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. We are currently in the month of June, which means that there's a lot of Pride events happening in the US. And it's always funny to me how in other countries like Saudi Arabia, they don't celebrate Pride. Gee, I wonder why that is. Maybe they already know that Pride is one of the most deadliest sins, or it is the most deadliest of sins if you want to go down that particular route. But also, in America, pride is just worshipped. It's glorified. These people have more than, I think it is 200 something days where something is going on that revolves around the LGBT, whatever alphabet mafia group. Now, at these pride events that take place, unfortunately, you have a lot of kids that are at these events. And I've seen videos of kids being literally groomed right in front of the parents when you have these naked men, naked old men walking around, and a lot of them as well are dancing provocatively in front of these young girls, these young kids and young girls, mind you. So, why is it that at pride events that this stuff is acceptable? Well, to me, it's not acceptable at any stage. If you want to do that kind of stuff at home, not to kids, but to your partner, by all means, go ahead and do that. I don't care whatever the hell crazy stuff you guys do in the bedroom if you're an adult. Now, if you're in public, any other day of the year, you would be arrested and charged for public indecency. But no, at a pride event, somehow there's a loophole. Somehow you're allowed to actually do this kind of nonsense. It's absolutely absurd, if you ask me. And not to mention the fact that children are in attendance and they are literally being groomed right in front of our eyes. The parents don't seem to care. They're like, children, this is what you need to accept. Children, this is what you need to look at. This is pride on full display. These are these are people that you need to idolize and you need to worship, which I think is just absolutely outrageous. Now, more than that, we have these really sad occurrences at pride events, not just the fact that you have all these naked old men walking around, not even just that naked old men, just naked people in general, for some reason, walking around, parading, you name it. But you have these people, these young girls that have been lied to, and they have gone through the irreversible harm of damaging their own body. These young girls that have supposed to have healthy breasts grow, but unfortunately they've bought into a terrible lie which says that you need to cut them off in order to feel whole. So let me ask this question. Why do you need to cut something that's actually supposed to make you whole? Why do you need to cut them off? Doesn't make any sense to me. Logically, even rationally, doesn't make any sense. But you have this young girl at a pride event showing off her double mastectomy scars. Have a watch. This to me is devastating. This to me is sad. Having to watch a young girl take off her shirt and reveal the irreversible damage, the butchery, the madness at the hands of these liars, the doctors, the ones that are getting paid a lot of money to do this to a young girl. They don't want to help the young girl. No, no, no. They want to mutilate her. Chloe Cole recently just celebrated 4 years, I believe it is, of her deciding to transition back to reality. I had Chloe Cole on my show. She's a brilliant young woman. She regrets what she did to herself. She has to live with the scars. She has to live with that decision. But at Pride, this kind of stuff is celebrated. You hear all these claps and cheers in the background going on from people. Why are people celebrating this madness? Why are people celebrating butchery? Doesn't make any sense. Why are people celebrating a young girl making an irreversible, life-changing butchery decision? Why isn't anyone going, hey, this is wrong? But no, it's all acceptance. It's all, this is me. Let me show you. I didn't see scars as being something to be proud of and wearing it off, especially for a lady that's supposed to have breasts. No, but it's all changed now. Messaging is, if you're a woman and you feel like you're no longer a woman, you need to cut off your healthy breasts in order to make you feel like something that you're not. Jordan Peterson goes on Twitter, he reshared this. We must be near the end of this in some way. I hope to God that we are. I really do. As I have a difficult time even imagining anything more perverse than a crowd of deluded pride worshippers applauding a young woman, enticed by propaganda, into mutilating and sterilizing herself horribly and self-destructively so that sadistic butchers could profit and lying therapists virtue signal. That's all these people are doing. They're trying to make this young girl feel accepted and welcome into a community of lies and butchers instead of coming into the warm embrace of reality, of people that actually do care about somebody that is struggling. Reality says you don't need to harm yourself, but the delusion says you must harm yourself in order to feel whole, in order to feel like you are part of reality. But actual reality and the truth of reality says you don't need to do anything to yourself. We can help you psychologically. We can talk to you. You don't need to cut off healthy body parts. You don't need to sterilize yourself. But that's the evil lie of this propaganda machine that is sadly on the rise. And I hope to God that it stops soon. Otherwise, you're going to get more young people like this. This is just sad. Tragic. I hope to God that more young people start waking up and realizing that doing this to yourself is not healthy. It won't ever make you feel whole. It won't ever make you feel like you are really human. You're bought into a delusional lie. How does chopping off a healthy body part actually affirm your wholeness? Simple. It doesn't. So stop believing in the lie. Get help. Anyway, my friends, you take care. You be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.